Hello there, I'm Callie, and welcome to Callie Reads Books, episode number 1. So, I'm going to start with just kind of telling you a little bit about myself. I really love to read. So, just after Christmas, my English teacher kind of realized this, as well as this other girl in my year, and she set us both this challenge to read 75 books by the end of the term in June. So it's March, it's halfway through March, and I'm currently on book number 30, so I'm hoping to manage to get there. It'll be exciting to see if I can do that. And today I'm going to be talking to you about a book called I just say out of time. It's not a particularly big book. It's the 5th one in the Gallagher Girls series by Ali Carter. And it's about these people who go to the secret school for spies, which sounds kind of cheesy, but it's actually really good. This is the 5th one. I'm not doing a book talk thingy about the other 4 because I read them quite a while ago, and this one was recently new to me when I bought it, so I only just managed to get my hands on it. So it's the 5th one in the series. If you haven't read the series, you should really go and read it because they're really good. They start off kind of like a bit more like it's like all girly and stuff, and she's like spying on this boy that she likes. But then as it gets on, it gets like way more serious, and it gets like way more like actiony, and it's really, really good. It's like, oh my god, it's amazing. So if you haven't read the series, then like go away and then come back when you have. Bye for now. Okay, so people who have read the book, it is an amazing book. And we start off with our protagonist, Cammy, and she just wakes up in this random abbey place, this convent, and she doesn't remember what has happened to her over the course of the summer holidays, which is like, well, what did you do? She just walks out of the safety of the school when she realizes the bad guys are after her, and she's just like, oh, look at me, I'm just gonna go out into the open, and then she wakes up, no memory of what's happened at the end. But anyways, she gets in touch with the school and they come and pick her up and it's all fine. Everyone's just kind of looking at her strange. They're like, well, where have you been? You've like completely ditched us. And her friends are really pissed off at her. And this really bugged me when she came back and all her friends were annoyed at her. Because they were like, oh my god, you went away and you didn't even tell us where you were going. We thought you were dead, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, but she's not. And she's come back, so you don't need to all freeze her out. And then the part where I thought that like Bex was with the guy, and is he called Zach? Sorry, I read this like a month ago. Yeah, Zach. And the part of the book where you think that Bex has gotten together with Zach, I was just sitting there like, you bitch, you are her best friend and you have just stolen her boyfriend while she was out in getting tortured by these mean people. And it's like, well, what of? But then we find out that they weren't together and they're just friends and it's all fine. It's like, whew, because I was getting really pissed off during this part. So she's fallen behind on all her coursework and stuff. So she gets kind of like semi put back a year for a bit. But then she catches up and her friends forgive her and it's all fine again, which is good. I was really happy about that. The ending was kind of like, oh my god, when they all go off to that like ruined place to try to find this letter because they find out about the circle of Cavan, is it? Yeah. But the part before, oh my god, the part where she goes to visit the like hut where she'd been staying and where her dad had been, and then she finds out, she finds out that her dad is definitely dead, and she sees where he's been buried. I was like, my heart was like breaking. It was like, no, there was still a chance that he was alive, and now it's just gone with the wind. And then when we find out that she's been tortured and she didn't even remember it, it's like, thank God, just remember it. That would be like so scary. I was like. And then the part at the end, where is it Zach's mom? Oh my God. So when she comes and she makes Abby give her the the paper that they've been working on for so long. It was like, I couldn't even. So then she goes back to the academy after they go on this mission that they probably weren't supposed to be on. Anyways, and they come back, and she has to go see that dude who's there supervising Zach, and it turns out that he's evil and that she's been hypnotized. It's like, what? And then she nearly jumps off the roof, and I was like, no, you have not. I haven't stuck with you for 5 books now for you to go crazy and jump off a roof. No, you do not get to do this. This is not going to be like the Hunger Games where Katniss goes crazy and goes pew and shoots the wrong person. No, you do not get to go crazy on me. No, 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 no. And then it's all fine, because she gets her brain back, and it's all fine, and she remembers the list. I didn't really understand that part, with like how like someone had passed the notes to her dad like on a napkin at the circus or something. I was like, what? I don't understand what you're talking about. And then the music that she kept getting stuck in her head, that must have been really scary. It would have been like, na 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 na, and she'd been like, but anyways, thankfully, it all ended fine. Which was like, oh my god, thank god. And now they're gonna go track down this evil circle people and bring them down. That's good. And they're gonna save that boy. I think he's called Preston. And to find out that Preston's dad was in with the circle, and he was one of the people trying to bring Cammy down. It was like, oh my god, with the bank and everything. But yeah, they've gone to save Preston, which is good, because I think him and Macy together would be so cute. Oh, my heart goes out to those two. They've got a bit of a struggle ahead of them. Aunt Abby, oh my god, she is my new favourite character. Like, she was my favourite character when she came in, but she just seems like she just seems so totally badass. She's like, pew, check me out, pow. This picture of having this like long ginger hair and just being all totally badass and like, pew, gonna kick your ass. Abby, Aunt Abby, she seems really cool. I didn't like the mum in this one, I didn't like her. She was just too overprotecting, trying to cushion Cammy for everything. It's like, no, she's a grown woman. She can do this. So I can't wait till the next book, which is coming out. It's coming at some point next year. Can't wait for that. Ali Carter, where I can move on and write it so I can read it soon. It looks amazing. So I'm really excited for that. So I'm Callie, and I hope you'd enjoyed Callie Reads Books, episode number 1. So yeah. Bye. Dr. Steve.